As important as the quarterback position is, we talked about John Beck, there's also a very important loss on the defensive side of the ball. Middle linebacker Cameron Jensen is also gone. So, guys, I got to ask you about what is going to take place at the middle linebacker. That's a big position in Bronco Mendenhall's defense.
Well, now they'll have two guys that can step in with the new 3-4 formation. The lead guy is Kelly Poppinga. He was a leader last year. He's one of the special teams captains. Played extremely well. He's a vocal leader. Team really responds to him. You also have Markel Staffieri, who's been around the program for a long time. Two very solid senior linebackers that will try to supplement what the loss of Cameron Jensen, which is enormous. I mean, the leadership Cameron Jensen brought was unmatched.
Absolutely right. The importance of the how important the quarterback is for the offensive side. The linebacker is the equivalent on the defensive side. So replacing him is just going to be just as important. Replacing Cameron Jensen is going to be just as important as it is to replace John Beck on the offensive side. And I think Markel Staffieri and I think Kelly Poppinga will do that. But they got some great depth behind those guys as well.
Yeah, that's a key point, Tyler, because the depth is really an issue with most teams when they lose guys like Cameron Jensen and even Aaron Wagner, who was very solid, had a very unassuming year, but I think he played really well. On the outside with Keel and Nixon, those are terrific linebackers. Then you have Sean Doman is really come on. Terrence Hooks is starting to come into his own a little bit. So the depth will be key there. But they're going to be very strong at linebacker. The whole defense should be strong if they can find another cornerback.
Right. And this year, though, the added advantage of having their three best linebackers on the field, Kelly Poppinga is not going to have to rotate with Brian Keel and David Nixon. They're going to be at the field at the same time. That's going to be a huge advantage, having the three best linebackers on the field at the same time.
You know, what I'm interested in is to see which guys actually maintain the middle position and which guys actually move to the outside. I mean, for example, like Sean Doman. You know, he's playing the middle linebacker spot, but is he big enough to be consistent at middle linebacker, or will they move him to the outside and provide depth either for Nixon or for Keel? That's the interesting part of it.
So just as important as the quarterback on the other side, you guys are saying that the middle linebacker position is a spot to watch during
Absolutely. It's the reason why they call Cameron the general.